Great to see you. Good afternoon. That was genuine. I didn't. Dan, it's great to see you, my man.
Hey now. Stacking pages. Yeah. Because, again, I've pointed this out before, the Sunday shows just, you're inundated with highlights because you got a lot of football.
So much going on.
Yeah.
So much happening in spurts.
So hopefully I have your refreshments, you're set. Let us take charge now. Explain the NFC East.
Yeah, because, Dan, this is still very much up for grabs. And you win the NFC East, you're going to be hosting either the Niners or the Seahawks for a playoff game. Dallas has yet to beat an opponent with a record of 500 or better this season. Coin toss issues.
Defense. We want to kick it. Kicking it that way.
You want to kick?
We defer the second half. Yes.
Okay, you're going to kick.
Okay, that referee's too old to be refereeing. So it's Rams and Cowboys. Dallas off to a terrific start despite the early controversy on the coin toss. First quarter, Dak Prescott looking for Jason Witten. Hitting Witten. Beautiful one-handed grab. The former Monday Night Football broadcaster. 72nd career touchdown reception, one shy of the franchise record held by Des Bryant. Tavon Austin, 59-yard catch and run against his old team. You know he loves that. 21-7 now, Jared Goff. Picked by Sean Lee. First interception in 2 years. Sean Lee, all those injury issues throughout his career, but just a terrific football player. Ensuing drive, Ezekiel Elliott. This is his second touchdown of the quarter. Dallas scored 28.5. That's more than they scored in each of their last 3 games. They had a season-high 44 points in this game. They snap a 3-game losing streak. You know that makes their owner happy.
What it does remind me is the season's not over, and that's a plus thing. We've got a long road to hoe, but we've got a huge challenge coming up here this weekend up in Philadelphia. And but this is what the doctor ordered to get ready to go play the Eagles.
It's a playoff game. Obviously, simple as that. It's a playoff game. It's a rival. It's a team in the division. It's a must-win game, and we have to approach it as a playoff game, and that's the way we will.
Okay, so I guess the same applies for Philly. They're playing Washington, third quarter, 14-10 Washington. Miles Sanders in the corner of the end zone. Great catch. Couple of defenders in the way. Wentz threads the needle as the Eagles, in a must-win game, retake the lead. Fourth quarter, 2nd and 6. Adrian Peterson gets the ball, finds his way into the end zone. Peterson ties Walter Payton for the 4th most rushing touchdowns in NFL history with 110. Under a minute remaining, Eagles in the red zone. They're fighting for their playoff lives. Wentz to Greg Ward. How's the timing on his first career touchdown? Ward with a career-high 61 receiving yards. He's been cut or released 6 different times by the Eagles. Dying seconds of the game. Dwayne Haskins, he's in trouble. Tries the lateral. Bad decision. Nigel Bradham runs it all the way back. 47-yard touchdown as the Eagles win, just like the Cowboys, and those 2 teams meet next week.
Niners hosting the Falcons, second quarter, George Kittle. This block helps Raheem Mostert get the touchdown. Kittle. Yeah, that's a heck of a block. Kyle Shanahan, facing his former team for the first time, said this about the matchup for Atlanta. It's their Super Bowl. And if it's not our Super Bowl, we'll get our butts kicked. I believe this is called foreshadowing. The Niners were up 9 points with 5 minutes to go. Matty Ice looking for his favorite target, Julio Jones.
Airing it out deep. Julio Jones back there.
And Jimmy Ward called for pass interference. Jimmy Ward called for pass interference. Atlanta scores a touchdown on the next play after a Niners field goal. Falcons down 5, 10 seconds to go.
Matt Ryan, clock running, end zone throw. And did he hold on? Yes! Austin Hooper with a touchdown.
No, but hold on. and he did not. No, puts it down on the ground there and does not make the catch. They reverse the call. Points off the board. Now 5 seconds to go. And Ryan has no timeouts. Looking for Jones. Originally ruled out of the end zone, game over. But you look at it on the river, on the angle here, definitely crossed the plane. Atlanta got the go-ahead touchdown. So the Niners do clinch a playoff spot, but fall behind Seattle in that NFC West battle.
That looks like
Seahawks and Panthers. Russell Wilson closing in on becoming Seattle's all-time leading passer, and he's 389 yards. Second drive of the game. Wilson floats a 19-yard pass to DK Metcalf. That's a touchdown. Wilson's 27th touchdown pass of the year. Seahawks with the touchdown on their opening 2 drives for the first time this season. Second quarter. Wilson airs it out. This one for Josh Gordon. Fingertips are supple. 58-yard grab led to a Tyler Lockett touchdown for Seattle's 3rd straight touchdown. Wilson with a perfect passer rating in the first half, but finished the game with fewer than 300 passing yards. So the record's going to have to wait. Fourth quarter, Seattle up 25 minutes to go. That's when Christian McCaffrey finds the end zone 12 yards out. McCaffrey with 175 total yards becomes the first Panther ever to surpass 2,000 all-purpose yards in a single season. Just over 3 to play. Kyle Allen to Curtis Samuel. This is a touch. What is going on? Panthers score 14 points in just over a minute and a half, so they're within 6. Seattle has the ball back. No timeouts for Carolina, and that's where Chris Carson ices it with a first down. He had 133 yards and 2 touchdowns. Seahawks win. They're now 11-3, and they also clinch a playoff spot.
How about the Packers? Could the Packers clinch a playoff spot on Sunday? They were hosting the Bears. 200th meeting all time between these NFC North rivals. Aaron Rodgers to Devontae Adams. Adams, 39 receiving touchdowns since 2016. That leads the National Football League. We're jumping to the third quarter. We can do that. We have editors. Rodgers making plays with his legs, and he knows how to slide. 17 yards, longest run of the year. 36 years old, by the way. Then hands it off to Aaron Jones. That's a 21-yard touchdown. First of his 2 touchdowns. Packers with a 21-3 lead over the Bears. Going into the fourth, the Bears 3 straight wins coming in. Mitchell Trubisky to Anthony Miller. That cuts the lead to 21-13. Less than 7 minutes remaining. Trubisky rallying the troops. Oh, no, he's getting picked off by lineman Dean Lowry. Trubisky's second pick of the game, but the Bears do have one more opportunity here. 1 second remaining at the Green Bay 34.
They just set it up to Cohen, looking for some blockers. Tariq Cohen. Now he's going to throw it backwards. Ball is dropped. Coming up to get it's Trubisky, making moves, still on his feet. This play is still going. Horsted's got it. Ball is loose on the ground, and it is going to be it. Ball game.
Have another look at this. Allen Robinson of the Bears calling for the football. And had they seen him, it looked like he had some space to score. Bears come back, fall short, though. Packers hang on to win.
You know, the Rams' loss to the Cowboys helped 3 teams clinch a playoff spot. 49ers into the playoffs for the first time since 2013. Seattle makes its 7th playoff appearance in the last 8 seasons, and they're going to win the West if they beat the Cards and the Niners in their last 2 games.
And Green Bay in the postseason as well. Heck of a scoop by our old pal Jay Glazer Sunday morning. The Fox NFL insider obtained footage of a Bengals security employee confronting one of the Patriots videographers who was caught filming Cincinnati's sideline last Sunday.
And this is a piece you're filming on your advanced scout?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, guys. I don't see the advanced scout in this footage.
No, it's not. We were trying to get some field perspective. It's my bad. You can't.
That's not the field.
Believe that. That's
why you would think you could take that.
I didn't know. I got to be honest. I didn't know. Sorry. But I can delete this right here for you.
Damage is done, my friend.
No, it isn't, because we deleted it.
Why once again,
Once it's gone, 22 yards line, 29 yards on the punt. I can't get that return, 29 yards. There's no way I can get that footage back. I'm being honest with you. And I don't have a computer to even put it that way. Once this card's, that's it.
Yeah, I don't see the advance scout in any of this video they're shooting.
Oh, boy. Oh, the Patriots, who are looking to avoid their first three-game losing streak since 2002 against the worst team in the National Football League, the Cincinnati Bengals. Tom Brady enters the game three back to Peyton Manning's all-time passing touchdown record, fakes the handoff, throws the screen to James White, and that would be Brady's 537th career touchdown pass, tied for second all-time with Drew Brees. Andy Dalton to Ethan Carter to tie it. The 1-12 Bengals would lead 10-7 after the first quarter. We're jumping to the third quarter now. The Patriots are up by 3. Andy Dalton picked off by one of the very best in the game, Stephon Gilmore. And this, especially impressive, a one-handed interception. Then Brady inside the 10 to N'Keal Harry. Brady now one touchdown back of Peyton Manning's all-time record. And New England with a more comfortable 20-10 lead. But could Andy Dalton will the Bengals back into this? Gilmore, league-leading 6th interception. Pats clinch a playoff spot for an 11th straight year. New England gets the victory in this one. Brady's first quarter TD pass, his 20th touchdown pass of the season. 17th time he's thrown 20-plus TDs in a season. That surpasses Peyton Manning for the most in NFL history.
Bills and Steelers were in the Sunday nighter. Buffalo would clinch a playoff spot with a win. Second quarter, Josh Allen keeps. That's his 17th career rushing touchdown. Buffalo 6-0 this season when they score first. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. Steelers first and goal. Direct snap to James Conner. Tries to hand it off to Deontay Johnson. Ball's loose. Buffalo recovers. Pittsburgh just 64 yards of offense and 2 turnovers in the first half. 7-3 Bills at the break. Third quarter, 10-7 Pittsburgh. Duck Hodges looking to improve to 4-0 as the Steelers starter. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. He goes 49 yards deep into Steelers territory, led to a game-tying field goal. Fourth quarter, Allen to Tyler Kroft. His first catch of the game is a go-ahead 14-yard touchdown, 17-10 Buffalo. 2 minutes to go. Steelers with a 4th and 7. Down 7. Hodges. End zone. One problem. Caught by Jordan Poyer. Bills defense showing off their penalty kick celebration. Let's see this. Okay. Pittsburgh, they got the ball back. 16 seconds to go. Hodges again going end zone. This one for James Washington. Except it's caught by Levi Wallace. He plays for the Bills. 4th interception thrown by Hodges. That's it. Bills clinch their second playoff berth in the last 3 seasons. They take it 17-10. Coach McDermott on going to the postseason.
You know, I'm just grateful to be a part of it. And again, just grateful to be a part of the group of guys and gals that are behind me in that locker room. They work extremely hard. And coming to Buffalo 3 years ago now, 2.5 years ago, whatever it's been, you know, a lot of people said, you know, why are you going there? You're not going to be able to get it turned around. We got it turned around, and with a lot of work yet to do. We haven't arrived. We've got a lot of work to do, but I'm just humbled by it.
And the rest of the AFC playoff picture coming up as well. A pair of Canadian clubs looking for bounce-back games. Hockey highlights coming up. Get your puck hip. Canucks and Knights. Vancouver coming off a 4-2 loss to the Sharks on Saturday. Down 1-0 early in the first. Elias Pettersson stopped on the first chance. Dives, knocks in the rebound with one hand. Great effort. Team leading 14th. Canucks down 2-1 after 1. In the second, Vegas with some pretty passing. William Karlsson to Riley Smith. to Jonathan Marchessault. He's got his 100th career goal, 3-1 Knights. Quinn Hughes played a career-high 27 minutes Saturday. Gets caught deep. Bull Horvat can't cover for him. Mark Stone with room. He's got his 12th, 4-1 Vegas. They outshot the Canucks 19-5 in the second. Hughes a -2 in the period. Still leading all rookies with 23 assists, and he adds one more in the third. Feeds Brock Bessie. Scores his 12th. That cuts the lead to 2. 5 minutes later, Stone to Max Pacioretty. Goes backhand on Jacob Markstrom. Markstrom was yanked after that one. Pacioretty had a 4-point night. He's got a goal in 4 straight as Vegas takes it 6-3.
Now the Jets, they've been excellent at home, picking up points in 9 of 11 games over the past 8 weeks. They were hosting the Philadelphia Flyers on Sunday, and Nick Ehlers is having a great season. It's great to see Jack Roslovic doing a great job teeing him up right there. Ehlers off the draw, 14th of the year, tied with Mark Scheifele for the team lead, 1-0 Jets. Are these Jets powder blues, baby blues growing on you, Tools?
Oh, yeah, I like them.
Luka Spiza. Luka Spiza. First-round pick of the Flyers back in 08. His second of the year doubles that Winnipeg lead. And then in the second period, Matthew Perreault, tough customer, does not see Joel Farabee coming. And that is a very dangerous hit. Very dangerous hit. Farabee given a 5-minute major, a game misconduct. He'll have a hearing with the league on Monday. Perreault did not return to the hockey game. So the Jets power play is going to go to work here. The old 5-minute power play. Josh Morrissey to Blake Wheeler. That's your captain right there.
Nice shot.
First power play goal of the season. We're still on the man advantage. I said Ehlers had tied Scheifele. Scheifele took that lead back. Less than 2 minutes later now, 5-1. Patrick Laine trying to center it. It goes off Ghost. Shane Gostisbehere and in. So the Jets score 4 goals in 4 minutes. Well, 4 minutes, 17 seconds, but 4 minutes sounds cooler. Power play kept rolling in the third. Neil Pionk. Point shot. Tipped twice. The final time by Kyle Connor. Jets scored 3 power play goals in this one. First time all year. Here's Paul Maurice with an update on Matthew Perreault.
He's moving around. I'm not saying he's fine. He'll get checked and tested tomorrow, and I'll give you a real strong update. That's the most dangerous play in hockey. Even a hit from behind, the player has a sense that it's coming, and that's why that 5-minute interference came in, because it can be devastating. So the referee certainly got it right on the ice.
Kind of the opposite. It doesn't really get you going. You are just worried about your teammate. Hate seeing that. So hopefully he's okay.
The NFL's AFC South is going to go down to the final week of the season. Why do I say that? Texas and Titans, that's why. The teams went into Sunday tied atop the division with identical 8-5 records. And they met Sunday, and they'll meet again in the final Sunday of the season. Second quarter, Ryan Tannehill looking for Anthony Ferguson. Ball's not getting out of his hands, intercepted by Whitney Merciless. 258-pound linebacker. Merciless. You say merciless. I say merciless. 88-yard interception return led to a Texans touchdown. Flashing back last season, Titans hosting the Texans in week 2. Tennessee fake punt. Dane Cruikshank wide open, makes the catch for the touchdown. Okay, on Sunday, the Titans try to fool the Texans again with pretty much the exact same play. Punter Brett Kern airs it out for Cruikshank. Texans all over it. They said not this time. Houston led 14-0 at the half. Fourth quarter, Titans within 7. Smith, the Titans tight end, takes the toss, breaks through down the sideline, same sideline where he tracked down Merciless on the interception return earlier in the game. 57-yard run is the longest by a tight end since 1976. A few plays later, Tannehill with time. I mean, all kinds of time. Finds A.J. Brown, end zone. The Titans have won 6 of their last 7 games since Tannehill took over as the starting QB. This game's tied at 14. Ensuing Texans drive, Carlos Hyde takes the handoff. And Egon, end zone, untouched. Houston up by a score. With less than 30 seconds to go, Texans punting up 24-21. LaShawn Sims decides to return it instead of letting it go for a touchback. So that cost the Titans a few seconds off the clock and 9 yards of field position. Tennessee not able to do anything on the ensuing drive as the Texans hang on to win it.
I don't know.
But the big story, the big story, is those Buffalo Bills, who clinched their second playoff berth in the last 3 seasons, 10 wins for the first time since 1999, and they have an outside shot at winning the East. They got to beat the Pats next week, and then they got to win in Week 17 and have the Pats lose to Miami in Week 17. That's a tall order. About to turn 39 years old, Sunday may well have been his final home game as an NFL starter, and the only reason he's starting is because rookie Daniel Jones is injured. But Eli delivered 2 Super Bowl wins to the Giants, so how would the home fans send him off? He came in with a 37-37 career record at MetLife Stadium. Giants have lost 9 straight. They were taking on the Finns, who are not good, as you know. Eli to Golden Tate, great grab off the deflection, 51-yard TD.
It was Nick Needham with the deflection.
Eli. We're tied at 7. Second half, Giants down 3. Eli to Darius Slayton, great name. Second TD of the game. And the Giants would cruise from there. So Eli was taken out of the game late in the 4th quarter to a standing ovation. And there's his mom and dad.
Well-deserved ovation.
Giants win for the first time since Week 4. Manning's first win as a starter since December 2018. Yeah, 2 Super Bowls. 2 Super Bowl MVPs. Beat the Patriots in both those Super Bowls. Show him some respect! There's his kids. That's sweet.
Oh, he was crying. He was emotional. Jags and Raiders, Oakland playing their final home game at the Coliseum before moving to Las Vegas next season. Great start. Derek Carr hits Tyrell Williams. Opening drive, end zone, jumping into the black hole to celebrate. 4th quarter, the referee whistles the play down. Here's his announcement.
Please stop using lasers aiming at the field. Do not aim a laser at the field, at the coaches, the players. Stop.
Lazy.
He should make that announcement in Star Wars.
Just the beginning of the movie this weekend. Guys, no lasers in the Star Wars world.
Gardner Minshew connects with Chris Conley for a touchdown. Jags outscored the Raiders 17-0 in the second half. Players showing the Black Hole some love post-game. Raiders fall short in their final game in Oakland, and it's hello Las Vegas.
They're going to Vegas, and I will say this. I believe the Raiders are still alive for the postseason because the Steelers lost to the Bills on Sunday night.
And Carr, when he was saying goodbye to the crowd, he was still being booed.
So. Yeah, you gotta love Oakland. It's a shame. It's not right. Hey, LeBron and the Lakers went showtime on the Hawks Sunday. You're watching Jay and Dave.
Lakers, Hawks.
Rondo's got it. Fakes and lays it in.
And what was LeBron? Was trying to block his own player's shot.
Yeah, LeBron pretended he was upset at not getting the pass.
Lakers lead it by 4.
LeBron spin move around Alex Len. Throws it down. James with a 23-point opening half. Watch this play and just enjoy. Through the legs to Dwight Howard. One of his 7 assists, LeBron's 7 assists to go along with a game-high 32 points. Vince Carter, last a head-to-head meeting with LeBron. Lakers are 24-3.
Well, we don't know for sure. Has Vince announced he's quitting after this year? Maybe he's coming back for another year.
Great interview with LeBron post-game. Asked, well, why don't you have a rest? He's like, I don't know how many games I got left. I'm going to play every single game I'm in.
Good for him. Good for him. No load management for LeBron.
No.
He's waiting for Bronny, his son, who looks like he's going to be a high draft pick.
Yes.
He's waiting for him so he can play with him. For 2020, and the World Juniors begin Boxing Day, and it's an incredible matchup against the United States of America at 9 a.m. Pacific time across this wonderful network we call TSN.
Toronto Maple Leafs have loaned defenseman Rasmus Sandin to Team Sweden. Sandin scored 2 points in 6 games with the Leafs, has 2 goals and 10 assists with the Marlies this season. He had 4 points in 5 games for Sweden at the World Juniors last year. The Texas Rangers have acquired Corey Kluber from the Indians in exchange for outfielder Delino DeShields and pitcher Emmanuel Clace. Kluber, a Texas native and 2-time Cy Young Award winner, will become the ace of a rotation that already includes Mike Minor and Lance Lynn. Kluber made only 7 starts last season after suffering a broken arm as well as an oblique injury during his rehab. 33-year-old is expected to be ready for the start of spring training, and this is a Rangers team that's moving into a brand new stadium too.
That's absolutely right. And Dan, I know you want to hear about the Caesars Sportsbook odds.
Yeah.
Rangers odds improved from 100 to 1 to win the World Series to 40 to 1. So I hope you got a little action on 100 to 1 before this trade.
No.
Okay. The Diamondbacks have reportedly signed free agent pitcher Madison Bumgarner to a 5-year, $85 million deal. A 3-time World Series champ, an incredible postseason pitcher, 2014 World Series MVP. He spent the entirety of his 11-year career with the Giants, went 9-9 with an ERA of 3.90 last season. A bit of a dark horse signing here. The D-backs kind of came out of nowhere.
Second time in 4 years, D-backs signed a top-tier free agent. 2015, they got Zach Greinke.
And he's gone now.
Yeah, he gone.
Last week, Dan showed off his busted finger, and it caught the attention of one viewer who happened to be a doctor who gave us this interesting diagnosis. I'm not usually keen on making virtual diagnoses, but I'm pretty sure Dan has a Pseudomonas infection of his nail. I hope he's already aware. Dr. Elia, I can tell you he was not aware of this information because he refuses to go to a doctor like yourself.
But here's the thing. I went to the pharmacist at the Shoppers Drug Mart counter.
Okay, that's not a doctor. And my dad was a pharmacist.
I said,
pharmacist is not a doctor.
I said, everything good here? He's like, yeah, just let it fall off on its own and put some polysporin on it when it does.
All right, well, you said that because you'll buy the polysporin from the pharmacy.
I already have some.
All right, fair enough.
Still to come. Jannies, they're the plays that were not bad enough for worst play, not good enough for highlight of the night. Like Dak Prescott throwing slightly behind Jason Witten, doesn't matter, makes the great one-handed grab, makes his way into the end zone.
Loved when Jason Witten was name-checked on the final Tribe Called Quest album by Fife Dog, the late Fife Dog. Rest in peace, Fife Dog. Markel Johnson half-court at the buzzer for the game winner. If you hit a half-court shot, it'll make it into the James.
LeBron James to Dwight Howard. LeBron James. Nice pass.
Spencer Dinwiddie's a fun player. Fun player to watch for your Brooklyn Nets. Oh, my goodness. I love the reaction from his bench.
Signed by the Nets as a free agent center 2016. And
Bengals try the onside kick. Does not go well because it only goes 5 yards before spinning to a stop. Way to go, Randy Bullock.
God, that guy's had a rough year. Markelle Fultz. Dwayne Wade went bananas for this move. Wait for it. Well, right? He's got skills. He was a #1 overall pick.
How about Jack Campbell? Bounces. Anze Kopitar in this game passed Wayne Gretzky for 4th most points in franchise history. He's got 919.
Anze Kopitar of Slovenia, friend of SportsCenter with Jay and Dan. How about Josh Gordon? Do you think the Patriots could use this guy? That's an incredible... He's got so many skills. Lots of off-the-field issues, but he's fitting well with Seattle so far, that's for sure. And they're atop the NFC West once again. That's amazing about Kopitar.
Yeah. Whenever you pass Wayne Gretzky for anything,
it's got to feel amazing, right?
Yeah.
Like if you were the reporter for the LA Kings, what question would you have asked Anze after the game?
Are you better than Wayne Gretzky?
Exactly. That's the right question. That's why he's the best. Hey, we'll be back with more. You're watching the Jay and Dan television program on TSN. first play of the day. Halftime, Bengals Patriots. Who's filming this? One of the Patriots videographers? Bearcat, the Cincinnati Bearcat.
You got in there. That's a touchdown.
Sure did. You sure did.
What's the pig?
Great footage, too.
What's the pig the mascot for?
That's for the Cincinnati Oinky Oinkies.
Hey, look at that. Look at Pedersen. One-handed goal for your highlight of the night. You blew it. We pointed out our errors. During the Texans-Titans pack, I struggled with Whitney Merciless's name. You blew it. You said we don't know if this is Vince Carter's last season, but on June 5th, 2019, he announced on The Jump that this is his final season in the NBA.
I totally missed that. And The Jump is on this network. I usually watch it.
And you blew it while reading a fan tweet. You struggled with the word diagnosis.
Did I? Well, I got another fan tweet to tell you about. Jeremy Russell sent this tweet regarding this happened on Thursday's show. He pointed out the tuck. I tucked my suit into my mic pack. Yeah, Dan is pretty upset about it. You were embarrassed, and you should be embarrassed for me. That's not
a lot of wires back there. It happens.
A lot of wires everywhere. We're practically robots now.